Right, welcome back to Aldridge Farm. At the moment we've got a little bit going on. We just started to harvest of the wheat. We've got the wheat and rape to do today. This is episode 24. I think this is the first part, and it could be a multi-part. Kylie's in the case, slurry in the meadows. We're probably getting well through, and it looks like I'm needed to go and empty pool off, and it helps if I don't keep doing that. Take the handbrake off. Right, what's been happening here? Well, first thing is BP contacted me the other day suggesting that perhaps all the local farms should get together and buy potato and beta self-propelled harvesters, second-hand of course, but then we could share them. Let's go on. Which I think is a good idea, and I was about to go out and have a look at, check around all the local farms, see who would be in. When Justin turned up on the doorstep, telling me what he's up to now. Says, he's taking over Bob's farm after the harvest, and they're getting well through the harvest. And he's saying it will probably be the last real harvest for him, because he is going to go to organic meat, almost 100%. He's worked it out, and there's a lot more money in that. So he's going to do away with. I'll just get this out onto the. So he's going to go on to organic meat, so he won't want that many fields with organic corn. He's going to give most of that up, and he's saying if I want any, now's the time for me to put my bids in. Well, I haven't really got the fields yet to do that, but which I thought was good. I mentioned already doing that, but he said he's not going to be doing enough to warrant getting a harvester. So the only thing he said he would probably do is keep his potatoes going, and he's got a very old system which works, and he works on the principle, as long as it works, let's keep it. Very similar principle that Bob uses or used. And as you notice, we got rid down there of the old muck bunker. That's gone. Everything is now over where we want it, and this is where we want to be. Let's see which side the opening is. I always pick the wrong side. Yes, and I've done it again. No, there we are. I'm going to pick up some straw. We need straw back in the mix. In the mixer, the ration mixer. Here's Justin was saying his plans are to grass almost half his fields for hay, keep the food fields going, a little bit of corn for the chickens, and mainly the rest will be maize for silage, with a couple of small fields for one specialist company on potatoes he looks after. So he's got himself sorted. Now let's hope. Better wait for that to turn around. Now where's it going? No, don't come this way. Just back up a bit. But after he'd gone, I went round to the majors and had a word with him, and yes, he would want to be in. He suggested that those with the biggest acreage should put more money into the pot, which was good of him. I thought he has the biggest farm around here. Cost me a bit more because I think I've got about the second biggest at the moment. But as I tell the wife, size isn't everything. So that will be a goal. We just got to see if we can find some second-hand kit. Now here's the combine. I am going to go ahead, if I can afford it, and buy. Oh, she's finished. Go and buy field 12. I'll just take this round out of the way. Oh, I can fill this up here, I think. It looks like we're missing a lot, but we'll pick the rest of it up later. Alright, that's it. Now. Alright, I'm going to drop this off. Yeah, so I've got to get the rest of the gear out of there, and then we're going to have those other two buildings down. I don't know where I'm going to put them. If I get 12, I think I'm going to have an odd corner I can put them in on there, but that to be seen. And because I mentioned last time, we're going to be combining 5 and 6 and then splitting them again in a better way, and it looks like the combine's nigh on full again. It's all cool this time of year. I'll go and put this into the mix station straight away. But at least we have some straw now, and hopefully we'll have enough to see us through. I think I might have to grow some ordinary barley and wheat on most of the fields this coming year, just for the straw. I've got a whole lot of animals to sell, but as I mentioned before, I'm waiting until we've finished all the harvests. So right, we're going to see. So empty him first. Oh, because he's on the wrong side, I better pull him off there and get him to tip into me, so I might as well move his back right out of the way. Now I don't want to run over this barley. Yes, I'm also, as soon as I can afford it, I need to get not so much a bigger combine, but one with a bigger capacity. And I'm definitely thinking about keeping the cutting head there. We will get this close enough. I think we're over at this time. That's got it. I didn't actually empty much out of there, never mind. Let's pull this in and... Oh, and by the way, this is no complete with real terrain mod, hence the bounce about I've switched off the terrain, the ground effect from drive control, and I'm just using OEB's real terrain mod, which looks rather good. Right, that's there now. I need to take her and see if we can get her out of here. That's it, alright, we'll sort this up. I don't think I've got a course on 14. As you see with 12, I'm thinking of making it into 2 large fields and a very small bit, which is the bit we're coming around with, sort of circling around at the moment, and make this storage area or possibly grass. I haven't really decided yet, but it depends on the price, of course. I think all we're going to get done in this episode is possibly harvesting 1 field. Let's find out. This is 14. Haven't got a 10 metre. No, so we will do the outline. Oops, that's 10 metres, and we want to start down here somewhere, and this is the southwest. Oops. And we're going north, and we'll do 2 after, and we want to slurry refill. I have run the slurry refill courses, which I hope will all work okay. Oh, it's over there. Right, first waypoint, set her up for that. He's finished there, but I'll leave him where he is because I need to get this out of here now. Because I look like the combine's done again. I'm going to go out the other side. No. I used to be indecisive, but now I'm just not certain. Yes, I was saying I want to buy 12, and if we, I think we might just swing past, see how much it costs. But there's always things I want to buy. Yes, I was going to explain a bit more on the system that Justin uses for both beet and potatoes. He's got a very old 3-pass system, his really. His first pass is cutting the tops off. Second pass is lifting them out of the ground, and the third pass actually lifts them off the ground into a hopper. But it works for him. He never has that much, so it's never been worth his while to go for any of the modern stuff, or for Bob to go for any of the modern stuff. And we just back this in here steady, and I think I will be chopping this trailer in for a new Marshall. I'm actually more interested in getting trailers than tractors. I'm very happy with these 3 tractors. But I would like one old tractor just for the hell of it. Shop should be going in actually after this harvest is done. I just got to do a little bit of groundwork and grass all that, then the shop's going in. Oh yes, that's everything Justin wanted to know. Whether good, this is the right side of stuff. I want to know if I'd be willing to take some of his organic produce in there. I certainly will, because he's going to be doing organic milk, everything off the farm, which it is at the moment. Will continue being organic, but there'll be more of it. And he's actually investing in a milk plant to make cream and cheese and UHT milk. So we should be selling that in the shop. How well that will sell is another matter, but he can also get more money for his milk by doing it like that than selling it for the more traditional ways. Just pull this over to the side here. Shut off the engine. Look, she's doing. I haven't tested any of those refill courses, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed they will work. Right. Get this back to 7. Of course, I should have went all the way around. This is a nasty turnout, especially with this setup. Alright, put my flashes on, my beacons on, and take off. Let's see if we can find a bit of rough going. If you watch the wheels on the road here, they're nice and smooth. Nothing at all. But if we whip up this little bit here, and just keep an eye on the wheels. Now look at them go. And Satis and Disco David Oldfield have said they're gonna, when they get a few bugs out of it, they're gonna bring in the head movement and all for this. But it's better than the one in drive control, in my opinion. Let's come in. Yeah, well, so we're almost done here. Just go back this way and just try and clear some of these bits that I missed. I've got a whole load of silage to move, but I think that may have to wait until after harvest. Everything seems to be waiting until after harvest at the moment. Oh, yes, I also on this self-propelled idea, having our own self-propelled beet and potato harvester. I actually got a word from Cuthbert. He asked if he could come into it. I told him, yes, if he put some money in and one of us drive it, and we'd do his fields for him. With his reputation, I don't want anywhere near a very expensive bit of kit like that. Oh, I think we keep going straight once he's done. It looks like he's almost finished now. A couple more passes and he should be done here. And once he's done here, I will call it an episode. Come down here and just... That's all got to go. Gun I'd normally rake, but it's almost as quick doing it like this. I shall probably do next couple of wheat fields off camera, and we'll come back with the rape. Looks like I think he's finished, so let's just go over and put him right, and we just... Yeah, I think he's finished. Shut that off. There's still some around the corner here. And you can now see real terrain working on this. The whole thing is bouncing nicely, but not uncontrollably. And this is a universal fix. If it's in your mod folder, it will work. The only thing that isn't connected to is seeders. Basically, as Setters was saying, they had it on seeders, it's working nicely, except for one small problem. Because that was bouncing, it was missing doing some seeding. Not really what you want. Right, that'll do there. We just fold the header up. So this header is wide enough for what I need here. Got it on the wrong one. Just put the spout out. We'd have to do this from outside cab. I'm not good enough to do it inside. I think we're there. No, we're not. That's got it. You have to be in dead the right place, and then you have to manually do it. Right, with that, I think we will call it an episode. Oh, didn't mean to hit that. And I'll say cheerio for now. Thank you for watching, subscribing, commenting, and anything else. And I will be back during next week with the next part, which should be the rape harvest.